Welcome back to my series, Dance Mums Uncovered. The ALDC became a bit of a revolving door while Dance Mums was being filmed, with team members joining and leaving constantly. Why did cast members leave so frequently? And what were people forced to do under the threat of being kicked off the show? Well, there was more to the cast members leaving than the producers cared to show. Feel free to share your thoughts on the following evidence. First, let's look at Abby's threats. Abby threatened several of her dancers with being kicked off the team if they didn't deliver performances that she was happy with. On her podcast, Jesselyn revealed that she overheard Abby tell the producers that if JoJo forgot her carry solo, she would be done.
We get there and Abby's dumping blood on JoJo and JoJo's like stressing, and I hear Abby say to the producers, if she forgets this dance, she's done.
Similarly, GiaNina says that during the week of her Snookie solo, Abby told her that if she didn't compete this dance, she would be kicked off the team. However, this threat proved to be empty, since she was able to stay on the show after not competing the solo. She even goes on to say that the fighting that went down that week made their position on the show even more secure, because the producers wanted more drama for that episode.
I was being told by the producers that I was going to get kicked off if I didn't dance. Like, Abby can't say, I'm going to kick you off the team. Like, it's up to the producers. It's not actually up to Abby, and Abby was the one saying that I was going to get kicked off. So I was following what she was saying, but little did I know that my mom knew they couldn't do that, so that's why she was fighting back. And actually, fighting back was helping us stay on the show.
Oh, really?
They would have kicked us off.
Oh, because the more drama, the better.
She also spoke about the situation with Sarah Georgiana and her mother being forced to leave the studio during season 8. She says that she doesn't really know whether Abby or the producers sent them home, but she thinks it might have been a bit of both.
Did Abby really kick Sarah off the team? Yeah, Abby did because she was mad, but it was also the producers had put in it. We don't know who really kicked her off at all. Like, I have no idea. So, I mean, I would say the producers and Abby did kick her off.
But Abby didn't have all the power over who was on her team. She claims that she was forced to kick Brady, Daviana and the mini-team off the show against her will by producers. Abby and other cast members have also admitted that Abby didn't want JoJo on her team during season 5 and was forced to keep her by production. Next, let's explore producers' threats. Several cast members have revealed that the producers would threaten to kick people off the show if they didn't obey their commands. In one of Lilliana's videos, Yolanda claims that she was trying to appease the producers because they had the power to kick them off the show if they weren't obedient. She says this is why she and Jamie barged into the Minis ballet class in season 7, episode 10, which led to their daughters being removed from the class.
Stacy didn't.
Yeah, why didn't you just do a Stacy?
Yeah. I was trying to make sure she wasn't kicked off the show because they kept saying, we'll kick you off the show if you don't do what we ask you to do.
Okay, wait, let's continue.
It was so sad. I'd never.
Lilliana also revealed that the producers told the mums to wear bows to help Jamie fit in, but it was spun to look like they were mocking her. Yolanda says right before they met up with Jamie, the producers changed their mind and told Yolanda and Stacy to make her cry because they felt that the episode was failing. They told her that if she didn't make Jamie cry, there wasn't a space for Lilliana on the team.
Is at the competition, the producers were like, why don't you wear bows to like help her, fit in and stuff. So we decided to wear bows, but then they turned into that they were mocking her.
They switched on me again, and I was like, no, Jamie's a friend of mine. I don't want her to feel bad. And they're like, if you don't make her cry, then you don't have a place on this team. And Eliana goes home.
Lilliana seems to agree with this, mentioning in one of her YouTube videos that Stacy had to say rude things on the show, otherwise they'd be forced to go home.
I wish she could say nothing. If she didn't say anything, we'd be kicked off the show and they have to go home and that'd be awful. But if she does say something, then we can stay there, but then everybody doesn't like her.
Kira claimed that she and Kalani originally left during season 4 because she did not want to sign the producer's 7-year contract. In the Abby's Last Dance special, Abby confirms that the producers made Kira remove her mole in order to stay on the show.
They made her mother have the mole removed off of her face in order to be on Dance Moms.
And with crazy demands like that, it's no wonder why most cast members didn't stick around for the whole series. Evidence number 3, legal tactics. I've already discussed Jessalyn and JoJo's legal loophole, which allowed her to leave in the middle of season 6. In case you haven't heard this before, Abby claims that the producers forgot to formalise the children's contracts through the California legal system, so Jess knew that JoJo legally didn't have to show up for filming. This is why she was free to sign a deal with Nickelodeon and stop appearing on the show.
The only reason I left is because it was just I had a really good opportunity to take with Nickelodeon, and I really felt that that was the right thing to do with me at the time.
I've also mentioned countless times before that Kelly was only able to escape her Dance Moms contract because she sued Collins Avenue. So how did other original cast members manage to leave the show? A fan commented on producer Brian Stinson's Instagram post, saying that he should cast Christy or Kathy for his next big project. Abby replied, suggesting that one of them tried to sue him in the past. The way Kathy responds to this post seems to confirm that she was not the one Abby was referring to. By now it's common knowledge that Chloe and Christy left the show because Abby told Christy to fix Chloe's eye, which turned out to be something that she was very insecure about and the result of a medical condition. Kathy, Christy and Chloe have all discussed this incident publicly. When Christy claimed that GiaNina high-fived Abby after her comment, she denied that it happened. Abby jumped on this, saying that Christy had signed a contract with the network, agreeing that she wouldn't talk about Abby. It's hard to confirm whether anything Abby says is true. However, it does make sense that they would have legal measures in place for when the Lucasiacs left, since even the threat of future legal action could have had disastrous consequences for the future of the show. It's difficult to confirm how the Zieglers managed to leave the show. In a tweet, Abby says that they thought Dance Moms was going to be over in season 6, but since it was renewed for another season, the Zieglers decided to leave. The working theory is that the Zieglers fulfilled their original 6-season contract and did not renew it due to Melissa and Abby's imploding relationship, and the girls' desire to pursue other opportunities. 4. Guests fleeing. Sophia Lucia said in a 2013 interview that she and her mum chose to leave the show because her grandfather had a heart attack. In a web interview, she also claimed that they left because they didn't want to be locked into contracts. Her mum also had a bad feeling about the show, like something bad would happen that would negatively affect her if they stayed.
Why did you leave Dance Moms?
Well, I think there was a lot of stuff going on, but my grandpa had a heart attack once, and he's 87 years old. So I think that it was really important for us to be home and stuff. And also, my mom was having a feeling that something was going to happen, bad, and she does not want any negativity for me on TV.
Abby, on the other hand, does not seem to see the reasoning behind her guest dancers leaving the show. She claims that Sophia and her mother left in the middle of the night without saying a word to her, and that her mother was a psycho. She also says that Asia left the show because her mother couldn't handle it.
Her name is Sophia Lucia. Psycho mother. She was on Dance Moms and left in the middle of the night.
Oh.
Without a word.
Wasn't there for
her mother left.
that long.
She couldn't handle it. Whatever.
Okay.
In an article written about Asia, it says that she left the show to pursue opportunities in LA. She was kept quite busy doing this, and also filming her spin-off series, Raising Asia. According to the season 6 production notes, the Quinn sisters fled the ALDC before the competition because the girls did not like Abby. And after the week they had, who can blame them? Rihanna was afraid of her, Kaylee didn't want to be on the mini-team, and the other mums forced their mum Jamie to promote the ALDC by standing outside whilst wearing a monkey costume. She then proceeded to call Jeannie a very unkind word, which was probably the final straw for them. And finally, we have not being sent home. There are also plenty of terrible things that did not get cast members sent home, including physical altercations, racist behaviours, and putting children in compromising positions, just to name a few. In Kelly's lawsuit, it is stated that Collins Avenue wouldn't fire her after her physical fight with Abby, so she was kept at the producer's beck and call. It's shocking that it took a lawsuit for the Harlans to escape, and public accusations from Adriana and Cameron to get Abby removed from the network. It really says a lot about what the production company valued above everything else. So what do you guys think? Were you surprised by any of these reasons why people were sent home? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and thank you for 100,000 subscribers. Your support means so much to me, and yeah, that's just an insane number. It's so cool though. The fact that you guys keep watching my videos, that still surprises me to this day. I just wanted to put a little thank you message here, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.